All right, this is our human populations presentation by Kate, Grace, Mary Grace, and Orhan. Our country name is China. The government is the People's Republic of China. It is a Communist Party-led state, and the main political parties you'll see are the Chinese Communist Party. The GDP per capita is 16,700, and the comparison to the world is 108. The labor force is 806.7 million people, and these are the different jobs in which people are found in the labor force. The unemployment rate stands at 3.9%, and the comparison to the rest of the world is 48. Public debt stands at 47.8% of the GDP, and it is 11th in comparison to the rest of the world. And the population below poverty line is 3.3%.
China's top two exports in commodities are cotton and tea. The top being $15 billion in cotton and $1.5 billion in tea for the second. Its top two imports in commodities are $116.2 billion in mineral fuels, including oil, and its second is $57.1 billion in iron ore. China's population is 1.394 billion people by 2018, and that constitutes 18% of the world's total population. This is China's age structure diagram, and it shows that the one-child policy was put into place in 1979, especially after the age bracket of 40 to 44. The population has started to decrease, and momentum has shown that there was a huge decrease in ages 20 to 24 and under, and that's because of the implementation of the one-child policy. It's also worth noticing that 3.1% of children that are 0 to 4 are males, while only 2.7% are females. This is largely due to infanticide and things like that because of male preference. So people have been taking abortions into their own hands.
The population growth rate in China is at 0.6% as of 2017, which is significantly lower than 50 years prior when it was at 2.6%. As for urbanization, the urban population of China is close to 780 million people, and the rate of urbanization is at 55%. For infant mortality, there are 8.5 deaths per 1,000 live births in China. The life expectancy of a male in China is 75 years. For a female, it's 77.9, which leaves the overall life expectancy at 76.4 years.
A mother's mean age at first birth, the average in China is 26 years old. The contraceptive prevalence rate is 87.90%. Natural resources. Some of China's main natural resources are copper, zinc, salt. They are the largest consumer of steel, coal, mercury. Environmental issues. Air pollution, water pollution, desertification, biodiversity, cancer villages, and population growth. And here's a map of China.